Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Oh, we have an Ohio beer. Man, you gotta support your local breweries, baby. This is from the Twin Oast Brewing Company, located in Port Clinton, Ohio. Oh, I think this is going to be a damn fine beer. The Rutherford Haze, spelled Haze. Yeah, it's described as a hazy IPA that checks in at 7.5% alcohol by volume and 50 IBUs. Now, the date stamp on the bottom indicates that it is 48 days old, so that's a fairly good time frame. Now, while I open this, I'm going to tell you that it's brewed with the Azacca and Sabro Hops. Doing it very carefully since I had that accident last week. I'm also going to tell you that I believe this beer is named after one of our former Ohio presidents, which was Rutherford B. Hayes, spelled Hayes, of course. And he was our 19th president here in America. And the only reason I know that is because he was from Ohio and he was a former governor here in Ohio. So there's a bit of trivia for you in case you go to a bar one night and they got a trivia contest. You thank Dr. Dave for that. Now, they said this was hazy. Coming out of the can, it looked rather clear. But now that we have it in the glass, it's back to being hazy again. Go figure, huh? Well, it's a very beautiful golden copper color with a bright white head on it. Yeah, and it's a very tightly packed head. It's not going to go away anytime soon. Let's see what kind of aroma we can pick up. Oh man, citrus and tropical fruits abound, baby. I think this is going to be pretty darn good. I've had several beers from this brewery, and they've all been very, very good. Rutherford B. Hayes, baby, yeah. All right, I got to thank the brewers there at Twin Oast for all the hard work they put into brewing all these lovely beers that I've had. And I'm going to thank everybody that's watching at home as well. Cheers. Mmm. Mmm. Yummy, yummy. I just moved my water glass and I almost knocked the damn thing over. I always got to keep a glass of water in here. You know, it's just cleanse the palate a little bit. That's all. Just cleanse the palate, baby. Well, I tell you, I was expecting a little bit more tropical fruit punch in here. Tropical fruit. Yeah, baby, tropical fruits. Not the tropical fruit that you buy and you get a punch. Not that tropical fruit. I do get some pineapple in here, but it's out in the distance. And I get some mango as well, but it's out in the distance. Even that citrus seems to be far-fetched. Hmm. The aroma on this is fabulous. It's just that the taste doesn't come through. Now what I'm doing is I'm agitating this a little bit because presentation to me is everything, baby. If you're going to bring me a beer with a fingernail ahead, I'm going to send it back and say, what the hell is this? I don't know. I didn't order that. Or sometimes you'll go to a bar and they'll fill it right up to the brim with no head at all. I understand some people want every single ounce that they're paying for, but I'm not like that. Look, bring me that kind of foam back on my beer. I want to look at that and appreciate it for what it is. I don't want to look at some flat beer. If I wanted to look at a flat beer, I'd buy a Budweiser or worse yet, a Coors Light. Oh, I'd just drink to that, baby. Yeah, Coors Light. You ever look at some of those beers in a bar? Look at some of those beers on the bar when you go in, man. They're completely clear. They're light golden, if you want to call them light golden. No carbonation coming up from the bottom. Flat as a pancake. It looks like lemonade. This beer has very subtle aromas. I'm sorry, very subtle tastes throughout. Now the aroma is perfect. Yeah, the aroma is quite lovely, but it's just not coming through in the taste to me. Doesn't mean that it's a bad beer. Doesn't mean that it's not correctly brewed. I'm not knocking the beer. I'm only giving you my take on the beer. I would definitely buy this again. No doubt. I would try to have this on tap somewhere. And since this is pretty much a local beer, I would try to find it on tap and say, "Oh, now see, I knew this beer was kick ass." Yeah, sometimes for whatever reasons, beers don't can or bottle properly. Who knows? What I will tell you is, I get some citrus up front. I get a little bit of tropical fruit, but it's very mild. I get a nice malt backbone, and I get a rather sweet finish on here. It's not dry, it's not bitter. It's a little bit sweet, maybe like a pineapple, but not sweet. Like, it's not overly sweet. It's not sugary sweet, not by any stretch of the imagination. To be completely fair, I'd have to have another can of this or have it on tap, but there's nothing wrong with the beer. There's absolutely. I see a lot of people watch my reviews and say, "Oh well, he said it was this and he said it was that." No, what I said, it just didn't quite meet my expectations of the beer. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. All right, my friends, I'm going to run out of here because life is short. I got to be happy. I got to do something else before the day is over. Every day is a gift, baby. Don't doubt that. All right, until next time, my friends. Cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer: I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money, is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month, and there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my Pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing Clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.